Congratulations po. Sorry, pwede po akong pa-help. Nandyan po kaya si Ma'am Monina Remulla? If ever po nandyan, Ma'am Monina, pwede po ba kaming makahingi ng tips? Ano nga ba ang ginawa niyo po para ma-hit or marating niyo po itong believer status or nag-income ng $100 in just 1 week dito po sa Yusana? So, andyan po ba si Ma'am Monina?
Ayan. I'm searching Ma'am Jam, but congratulations. Pero yun nga, Ma'am Jam, hindi ko siya nakikita. Pero siguro konting background kay Ma'am Nina, correct me if I'm wrong sa mga upline. Siya ay involved into academic field as well. And if I'm not mistaken, proud na proud ang kanyang upline na sila Coach Bell and Coach Michael Solis, ang power couple natin na nagdadrive. Okay, pauwi ng Dasmariñas, Cavite. Diba? So congratulations, congratulations to Coach Monina and of course to their proud uplines, Coach Bell and Coach Michael Solon. So grabe, $100, 5-3, swak na swak sa banga. Okay, first week, rising star. So, okay, so sino pa po kaya ang next natin aside from Ma'am Monina?
Yun, grabe ito naman. Kung mayroong $100 in
Uy,
just
grabe. May pa $200. Okay, dinoble.
US dollar
Yes.
in sana. And just imagine I mean, take note, 1 week lang na income ito. Grabe naman, di ba? Sino kaya? Okay, grabe, congratulations sa upline nito. Pero sino kaya ang taong ito? Kumataw, umincome, $200. Sarap! Ay, grabe naman talaga, di ba? So, no doubt, di ba? Yung effort na binigay doon sa kanyang downline, kasi Ma'am Monina, syempre, di ba, na palitan din. And grabe, naging builder. Congratulations! Grabe sa power couple na ito, Sir Coach Michael and Annabel Solis. Grabe lang naman. I think yun nga, nagda-drive, no? So, gusto sana natin hingan ng tip, no? Pero, syempre, medyo mahirap. Pero I don't know kung kaya nga ba ni Coach Annabel na magbigay po ng tip. Paano nga ba nakuha yung $200 na ito? Kaya, pag hindi naman po.
Yes, Ma'am Jem. Oo. Ayun, Ma'am Jem. Pero thank you, Ma'am Jem. Idagdag pa natin kasi builder na. Okay. Balita ko, rising star pa. O, diba? So, tuhog na naman. Barbecue, isaw, lahat ng plastic. Okay. So, builder, that's 10,000 in 1 week. And at the same time, no, rising star, ibig sabihin, consistency. Okay. Yung ginawa din talaga nila sa negosyo. So, when we talk about rising star, yun yung kumita ng 5,000 every single for 4 consecutive weeks. So, a total of 20,000 in 1 week. Diba? So, additional income na parang ang sumweldo ng meron kang isang trabaho. Diba? So, without further ado, the spotlight is yours, Coach Bell and Coach Michael Solis. Sa inyo na po yun.
Ayan, thank you po.
Go. Ayan, good evening po. Thank you so much po for the recognition. Syempre, this will never happen without the guidance po ng ating Panginoon. So, in-honor po namin lahat po ng mga achievements, lahat-lahat po sa Kanya talaga. Kasi, unang pagising pa lang po sa umaga talagang binibigay na po namin sa Kanya lahat ng mga goals namin na gustong ma-achieve for that day, for this week, for this 4 weeks na talaga naman pong talaga naman pinush na po namin ang lahat, laban po talaga kung laban. Sabi nga po ni Mentor Jen, whatever it takes,
Yes.
dapat talaga yung attitude. Yan po. And sa pag-hit naman po nitong mga achievements na to, syempre papasalamat po kami of course sa aming pong Mentor Jen. Imagine, buntis po yan, pero sabi niya, meron akong i-discuss sa inyo. O di talagang open ears, open heart, and talaga pong nakinig po talaga kami. So malaki po yung tiwala sa amin ni Mentor Jen, and talagang tinrab lang po namin, sinunod lang po namin kung ano yung sinabi niya. na dapat naming sundan. And syempre po, this will never be possible po sa guidance po ni na Mentor Jen, Mentor Chris, na kahit na, alam niyo po yun, meron din silang pinagdadaanan dahil nga po kay buntis po si Mentor Jen ngayon, pero yung ano po, yung kanila pong guidance po sa amin, lalo na po si Mentor Jen, nandun pa rin, ramdam na ramdam po namin. And of course, thank you so much po sa mga coaches na nag-mold po sa amin, sa mga nakukulit ko po, sa chinachat ko, sa mga pag po mayroon po kaming session, ganyan, mga basta po mga demo drill namin. Maraming salamat po kasi alam po namin na hindi po, wala po kayong benefit from us, pero andun po kayo to guide po kaming mag-asawa dito po sa aming journey. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. This will never be possible without your help po sa amin. And of course, may dadagdag po dyan, syempre, ang aking better half.
Ayun, so thank you po. Sorry, pause po kasi ako ngayon. Kakasigaw ng aking tigre sa loob. So yun, una-una, syempre, kay God, lagi akong nagpipray. Lagi kami nagpipray sa couple na for guidance and everything. And also, ang mga training na binibigay ni Mavericks, talagang atinan nyo yun. Tapos, don't miss out anything kasi kung ano yung na-miss nyo, yung pa yung minsan nakakapag-breakthrough sa atin. And also, just say yes mentor kapag may kailangan si mentor or kailangan kayong goal na yun. Thank you, love. Thank you po.
I-add din po namin, maraming salamat din po of course sa mga tao pong nagtitiwala sa amin. Yung mga business partners po namin at kasama po namin dito. Andito po si Ninang Noy. Ninang Noy! Thank you so much! Si Ninang Noy po ang isa sa mga unang nagtiwala po sa aming mag-asawa. And of course, hindi po talaga magiging possible po ito kung wala po magtitiwala po sa atin na mga mahal po natin sa buhay na una sila, mga naging business partners natin. I-include ko na rin po si Ma'am Nina Remulla. I'm so very proud of you, Ma'am Nina. Tuloy-tuloy lang po natin. Ninang Noy, breakthrough po tayo. Sama-sama po kami. Thank you so much po. Maraming salamat po for this opportunity, for sharing this recognition po. Maraming salamat po.
Yun, grabe naman yun, no? Tumigil pa talaga bumabiyahe kasi galing naman sa commitment na training. Pero yun, thank you very much na pagbigyan. So, di ba, grabe, no? Paggising sa umaga, yung goal talaga, diba, agad. And then, hataw na. Alam mo, sila sa mga couple na bubukas sa opisina sa Makati. And then, di ba, sama sa training, lagi kasi and at the same time, yung anak mo nila bit. Nagiging businessman na din as early as his. Pero congratulations again to your upline. Kami na kanila talaga yung tumutulong sa business nila. Wala. Okay, para despite their situation na may grabe, no? Grabe yung commitment talaga ng dalawang couple na to. No wonder bakit nakuha nila ang income $200 just 1 week. Naku, palaki na ng ating festival. Again, congratulations sa ating power couple and ingat po kayo. Yun. So may i-recognize mo kaya tayo, Coach Mary Ann? Meron kayo.
Yes, thank you so much, Ma'am Gemaline, and congratulations to our newest rising star and newest builder. Tama, nakikita ko yung mga comment dito, no? Lupet, congratulations, power couple. Grabe ang commitment, totoo. 7 a.m. guys, sarado pa ang enterprise. Nandun na po sila sa enterprise. Okay? So, ganyan po yung commitment na mag-asawang yan. No wonder and no doubt why this power couple really achieved this kind of recognition for them. Okay? So, let's see, coaches. I believe meron pa tayong isang i-recognize. Yes. Ayun na nga. Sige po. Later on, no, antabayanan lang din po talaga natin yung itong isa pang i-recognize na to. Kasi nandito na nung Jemaline. Okay, ito na yung pinaka-inaabangan ng lahat sa atin. Okay, so again, fasten your seatbelt. Okay, you just have to get your pen and get your notebook, no? Talagang isa-isahin ninyo yung talagang tatama sa puso ninyo kung ano yung sasabihin nitong mentor natin na to. Kasi here it is. Okay? Mavericks United Bonfire wants to present to you our main event tonight. No, diba? So if you guys are excited, type excited naman po sa ating chat box para talagang pampagising, no, sa bawat isa, and at the same time talagang bigay energy din talaga sa ating speaker tonight. Yan. Keep it coming. Mavericks United. Okay. And with that, Ma'am Jemaline, ito na yung kanina pa natin kung nag-uusapan. Diba nakasama pala natin with the winner circle, and ang dami na din talaga mga nakuhang mga achievements. Isa-isahin natin lahat ng ito. Shall we introduce our main speaker tonight, Ma'am Jemaline?
Alright, siyempre, di ba? Hindi natin palalagpasin, grabe naman, kagaya ng nabanggit ko kanina, isang registered nutritionist, graduate po siya sa USP, di ba? Neuro-Linguistic Programming Master Practitioner. And then, former VP for Operations ng family business nila. Naku, nagtadugo talaga ang pag-business. And then, Premier, Platinum, Base, Setter, o di ba? Lifetime bonus ito. And then, Rising Star in Master Builder Level Up Finisher, and LU Elite Coron Qualifier, di ba? And grabe naman, achiever. Ano pa nga ba, Coach Mary Ann?
Yun, grabe, doon pa lang parang nabusog na ako, pero guys, wait, there's more and a lot more. Ito pa guys, no? Team Up, Step Up Taiwan for 4, that was 2020. Ano pa po yung mga yan? Go for Drone, Shangri-La, Boracay, Level 2. O diba, nakasama din pala niya si Coach Sheila Painogna. Ano pa? Bali Indonesia for 2 qualifiers. Napakarami po niyang nakasama with the Mavericks United Challenge. And of course, Suso Korea for 2 Winner Circle Part 1 qualifier. And of course, Luzano Philippines Goal Director, Mavericks United. Let me introduce to you Mentor Mary Rose Del Rio. Good evening, Mentor.
Hello everyone! Magandang umaga, tanghali at gabi po sa ating lahat. Alright, so we just finished our Power Punch. Ayan, kaya naman marami rin tayong mga bagong insights, no, na share tonight. So pagpasensyahan nyo na if there are times that my connection will be a bit of challenging, pero dahil yusana tayo, di ba? Paglalaban natin yung mga ganyan. Alright, so I would like to congratulate everyone for being here. I hope you can hear and see me well. If you do, please type winner in the chat box. Ayan, and if you can also open your camera, because sabi nga, no, 90% of success is all about showing up. Ayan, so pakita naman natin sa universe na this week, yung mga non-negotiable goals natin, di ba, we are very ready to ace it and to achieve it. Ayan, so sino ba yung mga nag-type dito ng winner? Because sabi nga nila, di ba, it always starts with our identity. How you see yourself is very important because that's the key in holding for you to have a better and high performance. Ayan, winner daw, sabi ni Belle. Hello, si Jem, Sheila. Sino pa yung mga winners dito in Mavericks? Of course, Coach Chris, no? Andito rin sina Maria Rose Mercado, Ana Regina Vega, sino pa ang mga winner dito sa team? Ayan, sige, i-claim mo na, no? Because we only have the last few weeks of 2023. We need to finish strong. Kaya naman kailangan sa sarili natin, ano, winner na agad tayo. Ayan, as we start this week. Sino pa yung mga winners dito? Patricia Comson, Beverly De La Cruz. Ayan. So, number one, I would like to congratulate each and everyone for being here. And also, it's a privilege to share my story, here in your team. Ayan. So I would like to acknowledge your mentors, your coaches. Ayan. And I also want to thank Coach Chris, ayan, for sharing his strategies and success story also in our team. Ayan. So naniniwala ba tayo dito, guys, sa what you are seeing right now? I think the screen is still sharing. Ano, may nakikita na ba kayo? Ayan. So if you can see the screen right now, can you type purpose in the chat box? Okay. Because sabi nga na everything happens for a reason. Hindi aksidente na nandito ka sa training tonight. So pwede naman, it's a Sunday, it's a weekend, pero bakit ka nga ba nandito, no? So in every training, guys, I actually always start with, I identify kung ano ba yung goal ko, number one, this week and by the end of the year. And at the same time, what are my current challenges, okay? Because in every training, alam naman natin that meron lang talaga tayong mga, kumbaga, major takeaways. And yung takeaways na yon, it has to be aligned, no, or suitable sa kung ano ba yung ginugol mo or current challenge mo. Because the goal is, by the end of the training, meron ka dapat makuhang insight, input, or strategies that can most likely address, no, if not totally address, but it can help address your current challenges or in terms of leveling up whatever the current phase you are in the business. Okay? So okay ba yon na this time, malinaw sa'yo, tanungin mo yung sarili mo, ano ba yung goal mo? Meron na bang mga ano na, no? Sunday naman ngayon. So I think medyo nakapag-goal setting na tayo. Hindi pala medyo dapat, no? Nakapag-goal setting na tayo because after cut-off, di ba, dapat nakaano na yan sa atin. So, para naman mas ganahan tayo lahat sa training, no? Can you declare here, ano yung non-negotiable mo this week? Ayan, syempre, it's in terms of income. Let's talk about numbers, right? So, kasi sabi nga, no, one of the reasons why the Malaysia and Korea right now is really booming, it's because of their very particular of their numbers. Ayan. So, magkano ba yung pinaglalaban mong income goal this week? Kasi the more that we will have energy to do things, like training pa lang, di ba? Kasi pwede naman gawin mo lang tong radyo. Pero ibang level din pag naka-open ang camera mo kasi nga, di ba, baka nasa halagang $1,000 and above lang naman this week ang pinaglalaban mo. Right? So, it really depends on that. Pero kung, if it's not clear for you what is your goal and, yung challenge, then we might do things na parang bara-bara lang. Right? So it really starts with your goal. Ayan, may nag-declare na dito. Talaga namang kitang-kita dito ang mga leaders. And you know what, guys? Mga leaders daw talaga ang pinaka-binabayaran ng malaki. The fact that you are here in USANA, you are already a leader. So regardless if you have no associate yet or you have one or two associates, yes, you are already a leader because leadership starts with yourself. So congratulations, Coach Chris De Paz, $1,000 this week. Ayan, how about the others? Okay, so the rest of the 30,000 plus participants who are here, declare natin yan, guys, because it starts with that declaration that the universe, the Lord is listening. So paano nyo malalaman kung ano yung desire mo, diba? If hindi klaro sa'yo. Okay, so then again, let's declare our income in the chat box. Guys, courageous goal. It starts with this. Okay, kasi sabi nga, it's very challenging outside. Grabe, sabi nga, malupit ang panahon ngayon. Dapat mas malupit ka. Sabi yun ni mentor Doc Edo sa akin. Alright, he always reminds us of that. Sobrang malupit ang panahon ngayon given the inflation. Ngayon may mga volcanic smog na nangyayari. So, dapat daw mas malupit ka. Congratulations, Jem! $200! Ayan. Abigail Jose, $100. Beverly De La Cruz, $100. So, congratulations. And for the rest, we'll be typing here. Congratulations, guys, in advance. Okay? So, now that it's clear for you and the rest, kung ano yung income goal mo, now the question is, dito kaya sa training that I will be listening, ano kaya yung pwede kong baunin, no, ng mga strategies, insights, or mga wisdom, diba? So that I can make my non-negotiable income happen this week, regardless of the challenges. Ayan. So, having that in mind, how did I start, no, here in USANA? Paano bang ang ganong credentials ay with those that I had mga na-achieve, no, somehow. Hindi pa naman ganun kabongga yung mga because we still have a lot of things to achieve in life. Ayan. So, it's very clear for me, number one, what I really want. That's why tinanong ko rin kayo guys kung ano ba talaga yung gusto nyo, because it's very challenging to do a certain thing na hindi mo naman talaga alam, diba? So can you type here in the chat box, alin dito sa mga statement na to from the 1 to 10 yung pinaka nakaka-relate ka, or yeah, as of the moment. You can type more than 1 or 2 numbers. Okay, so type 1, 2, 3, write a certain number if that statement relates most to you. Okay, so number 1, wanting to maintain optimal health, tired of working just to pay the bills. 3, looking for a way to replace your 9-to-5 job. 4, working so hard yet you feel like you're not getting anywhere. 5, looking for more freedom. 6, looking for life-changing opportunities. 7, seeking for more growth. Retiring in 5 years or less. 1 and 5, see Coach Chris. So, wanting to maintain optimal health at saka looking for more freedom. Ayan. 1 and 2 naman, si Maria Rose. How about the others? Ayan. So, it's very important, guys, no, na mga malinaw sa atin. What is it that we really, really want? So, for me, problema ko lahat yan when I was 23 years old. So, I started, I understood Yusana when I was 23, pero way back, no, familiar naman na ako sa kanya. It's just that sobrang babaw lang talaga yung pagkakaintindi ko kay Yosana before ko siya naintindihan when I was 23 years old. So this is my profession. I am a registered nutritionist, dietitian. I graduated from UST, and after the board exam, I immediately had a private practice and supported our family businesses. So bakit ba ako nag-nutrition? Medyo may hugot po tayo. It's because 3 of my first cousins passed away at a very young age. So technically yung family history talaga namin, medyo marami kaming mga health issues. So kumbaga in terms of health realization, I had that early. Sorry guys if medyo maingay yung background ha. So kasi may mga ongoing pa na nagmamam. Anyway, so kumbaga I had that early realization that health is really very important. So it made sense to me na aanhin mo yung yaman mo na may ipon, regardless if it's coming from work or business, if magkakasakit ka lang naman in the long run. So I'm really praying for an opportunity ever since, something that will never compromise my health. Okay? So regardless of gaano pa, kahit mag 6-figure income pa ako or whatnot, pero dahil nga sobrang mahal magkasakit, it wouldn't matter, right? So also, I have allergic rhinitis ever since I was a kid. So struggle talaga. Lima kaming magkakapatid, and I also don't want na, along the way, mangyari sa mga kapatid ko yung nangyari sa mga first cousin ko. And also, I have aging parents. So as much as possible, I really would like them to age without maintenance medication. And that means I have to find a solution na ma-maintain yung ganda ng health nila habang they're still, generally okay yung health nila. So having those realizations in mind, kaya talagang I was searching. So, kumbaga, ito yung point guys na hindi rin natin masisisi kung bakit hindi lahat ng kinakausap natin is on the spot agad. So, disino ba dito yung OTS? So, by the time kasi na naintindihan ko yung Yusana guys, OTS ako. So, gusto niyo ba maka-OTS? Can you type OTS in the chat box or on the spot? So, on the spot ako, and it's also one of the skills in Yusana that I usually teach, no? So, because we also kailangan din natin guys maintindihan yung client natin or yung prospect natin, bakit hindi pa rin agad sila nagde-decide, or how we can help them decide even more. So iba-iba kasi yung programming and decision making ng tao, and usually it is actually shaped by their past. Right? So given ako, dahil nga marami na akong hugot at realization sa buhay, that's why it's very easy for me. And marami na rin supplement pala, by the way. Member na rin kami ng kung ano-anong supplement. Name it, member yung nanay ko. So it's just that, ang tanong ko nun sa nagpaintindi sa akin, which is later I'll share to you, what makes you sana different. Right? So, yun nga, just like what I shared to you, immediately after graduating, I supported our family business because dyan pa lang, growing up, yung family, my parents are present parents. So, kumbaga, they really have quality time for us. Even though may mga helpers kami, mother ko, siya may nagluluto and all that. So, she has been in the insurance industry. Tapos yung father ko naman, we have an IELTS review center, and my brother na mas sinuport ko sa negosyo niya, he has a foreign language business. Like, why not supportahan ko na lang yung family business namin kaysa naman I would spend time sa negosyo ng iba, hindi naman amin yun, right? So I would rather contribute sa family business namin. And also, ang perspective ko sa kanya is I will use it as a playground to know about entrepreneurship. And during those times, the only way we really grow ourselves is by attending trainings. However, yung trainings na yan, guys, binabayaran talaga namin siya. So I usually attend, Tony Robbins, di ba? Pumunta pa kami live sa Singapore. Magkano ang Tony? Do you have an idea? Magkano yung Tony Robbins live, no, in Singapore? Sige nga, can you share in the chat box? Di ba usually power punch natin? Kaya sabi ko nga, bakit kayo iba nagdadalawang isip pa upatid na power punch, may pagkain and everything sa halagang what, 7,000, 8,000, nagdadalawang isip pa, no? So di ba guys, our personal income, our income is always proportional to personal growth. So don't demand so much, bakit ganyan lang yung income mo if hindi mo pa naman talaga gino-grow yung sarili mo. That's why at the early onset, even before Yusana, na-instill na sa akin ng eldest brother ko na huwag kang magtipid sa personal growth, because as you continuously grow yourself, your income will follow. Okay? So hanggat hindi mo pa na-achieve yung income level na talagang dinedesire mo, don't stop learning. Continue investing yourself no matter how expensive that is, kasi mahal din ang pangarap mo. 'Di ba? So kung malaki ang pangarap mo, the more that you really have to invest big in terms of personal development. Itong Millionaire Mind Intensive with Harv Eker, I think that's 5,000, 'di ba? Wala pang food yan. Samantalang dito nga sa Power Punch na binayaran namin, 5,000 plus may food na. Yung Tony Robbins, when we attended in Singapore, that's 50,000 for, nasa pinakalikod pa kami noon. Okay, for like I think 3 or 4 days ata kami niyan, 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Walang food yon. Okay, ang nasa harapan, kapag ka VIP ka, is around 250 to 300,000. And you know what, guys? Yung mga kasamahan namin, nung umattend kami Tony Robbins, people from Russia, Malaysia, talagang almost 10,000 participants kami noon. And they're very much willing not to invest sa mga ganyan. And I'm so grateful kasi before ko nakilala si Yusana, lutong-luto na yung utak ko sa kailangan daw talaga, even T. Harv Eker, no, Millionaire Mind, sinasabi niya talaga, kailangan yung gagawin mong negosyo, papuntang passive income. It will give you passive income eventually. And then Tony Robbins, dun sa last day ng talk niya, he talked about cellular nutrition. That regardless of whatever you do in life, you really have to take care of your health, because your goals and dreams doesn't matter if in the first place yung health mo bagsak. If you are on your deathbed, okay, bed rest ka dyan, ganyan, wala, no? Regardless of you are the breadwinner, you wanted to support your family and all that, it doesn't matter if your health is failing. Kaya naman, even before Yusana, before the pandemic, malinaw na talaga ano yung sinesearch mo. So dapat talagang you continuously pray for it, you search for it, and then the universe will just, give it to you in the form of opportunities. And yun nga, dapat you're open to it, right? I mean, open ka sa mga learning of different kinds of opportunities. Okay, so when Yusana came, talagang nakita ko siya as a platform for all the things that I've been praying at the times. I've been praying to improve my health. Gusto ko ng time flexibility. I don't see myself on a, na nasa cubicle lang, parang yan, luxury. I really would like to travel na hindi budgetarian, no? Alam naman natin yan. And of course, an online business kasi yung ilan sa mga traditional business ng family namin, di ba, may rent, nag-rent, kapit sa lupa, ganyan. And there was a time when we were traveling, alam mo yung katawan mo nasa ibang bansa pero yung isip mo sa Pilipinas, kasi nga kahit yung mga staff lang yung naiiwan sa Pilipinas, may mga decisions sila that they cannot really decide for themselves. So that's why I'm so grateful na nung nakita ko tong Yusana, this is something that you can do and bring anytime, anywhere. So the first thing, very important, is having that said, it's very important to know where you are, gain clarity of what you truly desire. Kasi talagang masisway ka lang ng kung ano-anong opportunity kung hindi mo nakikita if ito bang opportunity na ginagawa ko ngayon, pagdating ba sa finish line nito, or to a certain extent, let's say in 5 years or 10 years time, can it really give me the quality life I truly desire? And what do you mean by quality life? Okay? So, kasi kung malabo sa'yo, dito pa lang, hindi mo na alam yung gusto mo, then pwede kang masway ng kung ano-ano lang na opportunity. No, that's why a lot of some people, konti sabihan lang sila, oh, dito tayo sa ganitong kitaan, kikita ka dito, ganyan-ganyan. And then they can immediately say yes because hindi talaga nila naka-quantify ano ba talaga yung, magkano ba talaga yung worth ng pangarap nila. So, that's very important. No? So, having said that, okay, I'm so grateful kasi by the time it was 2019 when the opportunity of USANA came unexpectedly. Bakit unexpected? So, yung pinaka-sponsor ko talaga is si Doc Dex Makalintal. So, he's a registered nutritionist, dietitian by profession, and a lifestyle medicine doctor. So, at that time, sabi nga niya, 10 beses niya na narinig yung si USANA. But I think Doc Edo was the 11th or 12th person, okay, who reintroduced USANA to him. So, dinala siya sa USANA Convention, Singapore, nakausap niya yung mga scientists, dun siya na-resolve. So, pagbalik niya ng Pilipinas, he was full of hope to support in terms of yung health ng dad niya because yung dad niya na doctor din had stage 4 prostate cancer. So later makikita nyo yung naging health improvement, no, which really, ang impact sa akin, nakita ko siya as a mission na ma-incorporate siya sa the things that I really would like to do. So, before, kung nakikita ko lang si Yusana as a supplement, kaya hindi ko siya pinapansin. But over time, nung napaintindi talaga siya, I saw it as a life strategy. Yan. Can you type strategy in the chat box? No, strategy in terms of what? Yung consciousness na ma-level up mo both your health and maprotektahan mo at ma-improve mo no both your health and finances. Because as we know, a lot of opportunities out there, talagang compromise yung health mo. Malaki nga yung income, pero puyat-puyat ka naman, 'di ba? You cannot really give quality time for yourself. Maraming nako-compromise. So, okay nga yung health mo right now, pero the kind of opportunity where you are spending your time, hindi rin naman siya nakakapag-yield ng kind of results that will afford yung pangarap na gusto mo. So kaya nakita ko yung Yusana, wow, ano siya, no? It's an opportunity which can really address both health and finances at the same time, which can eventually give you the time freedom. And I was also very natouch ako dito sa vision talaga ni Dr. Myron Wentz. Right? I dream of a world free from pain and suffering, free from disease. And who doesn't want to live like that? Right? So, tayo guys, no, yung mga kasamahan, ng mga fellow associates, business partners ni Dr. Myron Wentz in terms of fulfilling that vision. And in terms of here in the Philippines, as you can see, 80% of death, ayan, ang magiging cause will be non-communicable diseases. And obesity is a major risk factor. What are we seeing here? We are seeing here a problem, a challenge. At alam mo sa sarili mo that through this Usana opportunity, we can help. Right? So can we all type mission in the chat box and say to yourself, I am on a mission. Hindi aksidente na nandito ka ngayon. It's not an accident that you're currently hearing this, right? But pwede namang wala ka sa training na yun dito. But God allowed that you're here, right? So pwedeng ikaw sa sarili mo, you get to be proactive more about your health, and through you, marami kang mabless na mga tao. You can be a channel of blessings to a lot of people, right? So it's not an accident that you're here. May purpose sa lahat ng bagay. And yes, malaki siyang savings, di ba? Sasabihin ng iba, parang ang mahal niyo sana. Actually, the term mahal is just associate. Ano lang siya, no? You just need to reframe that term. Kasi sabi ko nga, well, pag tinatanong sa akin, pag usually sinasabi sa akin, parang mahal naman si Yusana. What I usually respond is, mas mahal magkasakit. Diba? For you to be healthy na lang, actually, no, in general, that includes, let's say, a 200 points auto ordering Yusana. You don't need to spend 1 million per year, even, no, para lang magbumili ng healthy grocery items, healthy food, and the 200 points auto ordering Yusana. Hindi ka abot ng 1 million sa isang taon. Pero, pag nagkamatindihang sakit ka dyan, ang 1 million mo, ubos sa ilang araw lang. Correct? So, it's a matter of perspective. And take note, you will save yourself from what? from the leading cause of bankruptcy, which is the medical expenses. So if you're not protecting your cells right now, sabi ko nga sa parents, wala naman tayong pag-uusapan ng mga sakit sa puso, liver, kidney if in the first place. You're nourishing, protecting, and repairing your cells, right? Because the basic unit of life, cells. Ganun lang naman ka-basic, di ba? Basic unit of life, cells, maraming cells sa organ. So technically, kung healthy cells mo, healthy organs mo, wala tayong pag-uusapang mga major organ problems and failures in the long run, right? So long term, napaka-strategic talaga niya in terms of health. So I'm very proud to say that right now I'm free from taking antihistamine and nasal sprays, and so is my sister. Diba nakikita niyo rin siguro si Coach Maris, reside na siya from Emirates Airlines before she has allergic rhinitis, seafood allergy, and asthma. Ganyan. So my parents, my mom is almost 60, my dad is 62. Thank God wala silang maintenance medications. Kasi by the time I knew Yuzana, talagang sabi ko, walang tipid-tipid. I-take yan consistently because, diba yung iba sasabihin nga nila, usually, other clients, no? Nakaka-receive din tayo ng mga objections. Ayan, paano kung wala akong budget? Ayan. Sounds familiar, diba? So, you can use how do I usually respond is, diba dalawa lang naman yung kumakatok sa atin, emergency and opportunity. Pag emergency yung kumatok sa'yo, kahit wala kang budget, gagawan mo ng budget, right? Gagawan mo ng paraan, rather, benta bahay, benta baka. Pero pag opportunity, usually, diba, Filipinos, pag-iisipan muna nila, ganyan. Pero sa totoo lang, kung yung opportunity yung i-entertain mo, you can actually afford kung may mga emergency pa man na dumating sa buhay mo, right? So, I hope it helps. So this is the case of the father ng cousin ko, my uncle, no? Stage 4 prostate cancer. So according to the doctor sa amin sa Batangas, we will just count for his days. So technically guys, hopeless, walang pag-asa, ganyan. But what he did after coming from USANA convention, imagine, who would have thought na yung prostate ng 73-year-old na 1.5 kilo, bed rest yan, maging parang prostate ng pambinata in just 3 months time. So that was actually our first breakthrough. No? Though we're not claiming that Kisana is gamot, it's just that significant niya in terms of the nutritional support. Okay? Kasi nga technically, hopeless na ganyan-ganyan. So right now, he's back onto his feet. No? Talagang nag-violin na siya, ganyan-ganyan. Nandun guys yung vitality na tinatawag. So we all want to age gracefully. My cousin, sa mother side, was diagnosed with brain cancer, 8-year-old. Sabi ng doktor, 2 months lang itatagal niya. But right now, it has been almost more than 3 years. Kaka-graduate niya lang guys ng grade 6. So what are we giving to people? No? Better quality of life. Right? Ito, kapatid kong pasaway. Carnivorous to, tsaka hindi nag-exercise. Diba? Sabi ko, paano? Pero gusto maging healthy. Paano kaya yon? Okay. So, in just 2 months, with the proper combination and dosages, sana, it helped improve yung cholesterol niya, SGPT, SGOT niya, ganyan. In this case, also, 73-year-old, high glucose, urea, etc. Summa cum laude for short, in terms of the laboratory. More than 5 years yung maintenance medication niya. Hindi nawawala. So in just 2 months with the proper taking, no, napaka-consistent din ng pag-inom, somehow na-improve. Ano yung sabi nung asawa ng anak niya, may binawas na sa maintenance niya. Actually, hindi rin maoperahan yung cataract niya because prior to taking yung sana, no, kasi nga hindi daw stable yung blood pressure. But since nung late last year kami nag-start ang Yusana, February of early this year, na operahan na rin finally yung sa cataract. Ayan, kasi nag-stable na yung blood pressure niya. So, across all ages, napakalaki ng market natin, di ba? May sakit, walang sakit, bata, binata, matanda, across all, napakalawak ng market natin, guys. So, why is it Yusana has been effective? No? But of course, at the end of the day, we don't want for those health concerns to happen to us. Ideally, doon tayo sa prevention. Can you type prevention in the chat box? So, why are these mga scenario na yon, no, happening? It's because number one, our product, as we know, is built on solid research. May mga clinical studies tayo, and something also na sobrang nagustuhan ko rin pala, by the way, kayo sana, is yung sa Nutri-Search. Tanong ko kasi noon kay Doc Dex, sabi ko, Doc, ang dami na talaga namin supplement sa bahay, kakaka-member lang ng nanay ko sa ganito, sa ganyan. Because I'm done listening with a lot of health benefits and testimonials. Pakitaan mo ko ng objective basis. Bakit magaling sa'yo sana? Buti na lang equip siya, guys. Meron siyang Nutri-Search. Ayan, pa-type naman ng equip. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, kumbaga, kung sundalo kang sasabak sa laban, importante, marunong kang humawak ng mga tamang weapon. Kasi alam nga namang sumabak ka sa laban ng, di ba, hindi ka equipped, talo ka talaga niyan. So, equip yourself with the right tools. Necessary in that business. That includes your note research. Basic yan. Yan pa naman ang isa sa mga USANA difference. So in terms of the business, ganyan, no? Unique and consumable product. 'Di ba? So check na check 'yan. Alam naman nating lahat. But more than that, sabi ko, marami naman talaga tayong pwedeng pasuking negosyo sa panahon ngayon, pagkakitaan, ganyan. Pero ano ba talaga yung isang opportunity na kapag talagang ginawa mo siya with all your might, 100% responsibility, you will really flourish and it will give you the quality of life you want. So sabi sa National Achievers Congress, there was one international speaker who said na yung negosyo na papasukin mo, it's not enough nakikita ka lang dyan. Dapat you have unique consumable product. Hindi lang unique and consumable. Dapat ikaw yung pinakamagaling. And we know naman Yusana has, lived up to that. Financially stable and nandyan naman, kita naman natin yan, no? Because NYSE listed si Yusana, borderless. So yung bang negosyo mo, ang market mo ba dyan lang sa Maynila, besides Mindanao? Or you can expand to other countries? Is it something that you can bring anywhere, anytime? Diba, online ba yan? Leverage ba yan? Etc. So, as we know, the features of this opportunity can take off everything. That's why, talaga yung naging impact niya rin sa akin. In our family, ako yung unang nag-start. And then, syempre, the usual, diba, hindi naman agad-agad, lahat is super support, ganyan. But, ang inisip ko na lang that time is, I always listen to the people talaga kasi na may expertise dito sa industry. So kahit from time to time, 'di ba, merong mga negatrons around, I tend to, alam mo yun, pasok dito, labas lang talaga sa kabila. Because if sa tingin mo, hindi naman na yan makakatulong or contribute in terms of nurturing, no, yung belief mo, at the same time, yung things that you have to learn here in the business, in alignment sa goals mo, then wag mo na masyadong patambayan yan sa ano natin, no, sa brains natin. So why entrepreneurship? Sabi nga ni Manny Villar, diba, is one of the wealthiest people here in the Philippines. I think we could have grown faster if our citizens had been entrepreneurs. The bulk of the population is working. They're not entrepreneurial. I am of the firm belief that poverty can only be reduced through business. In like business and the chat box, wealth creation is the way forward. We're not entrepreneurial. I think this is the reason for the gap. Coming from a billionaire himself. Sometimes kasi, di ba, we tend to make or yung decision making natin in terms of success, ano ba yung basihan natin? So, over time, I just tend to be conscious of ito bang wealth or success principle na kumbaga, the thoughts, no, or yung mga narrative na iniisip ko right now, ito ba yung sinasabi ng mga milyonaryo, ng mga bilyonaryo? Kasi kung yun yung sinasabi ng kapitbahay mo na walang kotse or wala man lang ipon, then you're listening from the wrong person, right? Kasi sometimes we tend to listen from, kasi yung friend ko, ganyan, or itong kapatid ko, ayaw niya kasi, or itong partner ko, or whatnot. But the thing is, yun bang opinion or insights ng taong yon, expert ba siya dun sa particular subject na tinatanong mo? Kasi if not, or may maganda ba siyang results na from that particular area that you are asking, especially in terms of business? Kasi if not, then we would rather get kumbaga, remember the wealth and success principles of these people, 'di ba, na may mga napatunayan na talaga sa negosyo. And take note, since global yung negosyo natin, let's see, no, the top global concerns over the past 2 years. Inflation, poverty, 'di ba? So the only way to beat inflation is to inflate our income. Ayan, there's no other way, guys. And ang tanong, anong klaseng income? Right? So, ideally, right, ang best income that we can build is syempre, no, papuntang passive income, because the reality, yung energy mo ngayon, hindi ganyan ang energy mo by the time you are 70, 80, 90. Dumadating ang mga what if ng buhay, aksidente, disabilities, knock on wood, we don't want that, but we have to be prepared for it. Okay, ang dami kong, I have an acquaintance, no, parang kaibigan siya ng mother ko, 33 years old, insurance agent, pastor, at saka teacher. Ang dami niyang racket. And then at 33, he was diagnosed with colon cancer. Everything took a backseat when that happened. Right? Sa panahon ngayon, pabata na ng pabata ang mga nagkakasakit. So, hindi natin masabi guys ang panahon. That's why really, this opportunity is a very good strategy for us to be more conscious and improve on our health, and of course be ready also financially, right? Regardless of nandito ka sa Pilipinas or nasa ibang bansa ka, sometimes ang opinion ng ibang tao free naman ng health benefits daw sa Canada or whatnot, but you don't want na i-avail yon, di ba? Ayaw mo na kahit free yon, gusto mo ba tubuhan ka? Ayaw natin yon, right? So as much as possible, we get to live life with quality. So passive income is the way to go. Okay? Because it's not gonna be forever, di ba? Sabi nga, regardless of active or passive income, it requires hard work. Pero alin yung darating yung time na kahit na mag-hard work ka, darating yung time na papunta siyang passive, that even though you don't put so much hard work anymore, still the money will keep on coming in. Okay? So, and on the case of Mentor Doc Edu, there was a time, di ba last year nagkaroon ng August US convention. So 1.5 months doon si Mentor Doc. And then nag-Zoom kami. Ito guys, internal lang ha. Income disclaimer. Ayan. So, of course, this is based on efforts. Okay. So, nung shinare to sa amin nito, sabi ko, grabe. This is the future. Diba? Kasi sometimes, tanda ko noon, nung nag-OJT ako, in-imagine ko na yung future. And usually, yung mga supervisor ko doon, they have been there working 10 years, 15 years na. So, like, okay, then what's your next plan? Yung iba, di pa nila kaya mag-retirement, 15 years na sila nag-work, ganyan. So, sabi ko, kung yung present nila is my future, if I will go on the same path. So, the question is, gusto ko ba yung present ng mga high positions that I have right now in my profession? Like, no talaga yung sagot ko. Kasi hindi ko bet yung quality of life na meron sila. So I need to have a different opportunity na kayang i-afford yung quality of life that I'm really desiring. Okay? Kasi minsan lang yung buhay natin, guys, kailangan ang standard natin bonggang-bongga. Okay? So on the case of Doc Edo, magkano yung weekly niya dito? Kahit nasa US siya, namamasyal, nagsha-shopping. Diba? So, sinong negosyante ang habang namamasyal sa ibang bansa, 'di ba? Pag uwi ng Pilipinas, may almost 2 million nang walang OPEX, wala siyang renta, wala naman siyang empleyado, wala siyang sakit ng ulo, wala siyang inventory, 'di ba? So sabi ko, is it worth it? Definitely, it's worth it. Right? So kahit ngayon may first child si Mentor, paalaga na lang ng anak, 'di ba? Pahala-halaman na lang diyan. Pero right, talaga namang 7-figure passive income. So it's just a decade, right? And what is a decade? We know a lot of, 'di ba, mga very high position jobs who has been working for more than a decade, and yet talagang kumbaga in terms of yung crossover, it has been very challenging. So kita naman natin guys that the network marketing industry, this is na-share to ni Mentor Rob Rances. Okay? So lalo na, 'di ba, recently Mentor Rob Rances shared na pinot off niya yung 42 million worth of project niya sa US to really be more active sa USANA. And he did that decision based on this kind of projection. Okay, what is the future of this industry, etc., etc. And take note that we are expected to reach almost $300 billion by 2025. So sino yung maghahati-hati sa ganyang potential? Diba? Definitely, those people who are very proactive sa ganitong negosyo. And take note, saan daw mangyayari yung growth? Asia Pacific, and Philippines is part of that. Okay, and anong category? Good news, health and wellness. Okay? So we are very proud, no? And take note na tayo, 'di ba, yung leading company in terms of this industry. And why is it that the supplement industry is positioned for growth? Aging, we cannot we cannot stop that. So aging in population, people are very particular of looking young. And I have associates nga no, na they really look young. Na kahit nasa 50s na sila, pag pinapahulaan namin yung age, ilang taon na to. Yung sagot nila, nasa 30s, early 30s, early 40s. O, diba? Kaya guys, i-optimal dose natin ang product natin because we have to be the product for product. We have, tayo yung showcase. Parang pinaka, yung, kumbaga, showcase room ng natin, ng business natin. So, kung ano yung nakikita sa atin, yun talaga yung binibili, okay, ng ating mga clients, right? So, increasing health consciousness, given nangyari yung pandemic, etc., etc. So, given that, it's very important kung ano lagi yung nakikita mo sa Yusana. Your belief, your perspective about Yusana. Kaya it's very important, guys, na mas lumalim tayo ng lumalim dito sa negosyo. Okay? Because yung belief mo is somehow proportional siya dun sa results na magkakaroon ka. Okay, so what is your vehicle to reach your dream life and how many years will it take you there? So sino dito yung part-time pa sa Yusana? Part-time, pero full-time attitude. Ayan. Can you type P, ayan, in the chat box as in part-time? Okay, so may ilan pa ditong part-time, no? It's okay. And ang goal natin, di ba, is to really eventually have, achieve yung tinatawag nating crossover income. So, kumbaga it's very important na mapagnilayan natin, no? Ano ba yung vehicle na where you are in right now? Kasi I'm based in Batangas, di ba? And how do I go to Manila? Right? Kung maglalakad ka, definitely sobrang tagal niyan. Kung mag-tricycle ka, it will take you hours, no? Kung mag-sedan ka, siguro average ng 1 to 2 hours papuntang Enterprise from Lipa. Pero kung mag-sports car ka, kaya siguro ng 30 minutes kung walang traffic. So the question being, the opportunity where you are in right now, how fast, no, can that bring you from where you are right now to where you want to go? Okay, so sa mga mentors natin, di ba, if we will gauge it from there, average of, right, 5 to 10 years or even less, will depende sa ano mo rin, di ba, sa speed mo in the business or maraming factors which affects that. But sa totoo lang, yung financial freedom that they have, if we will gonna compare that to other opportunities, na ganun din naman, mag-hard work ka na rin lang. You might as well, no? Kumbaga sabi nga dito, Yusana is, if not one of the best or fastest vehicle you can ride into. So kumbaga guys, the point being, nasa sports car tayo. So halimbawa kung may magnanega sa'yo or sabihin sa'yo na, alam mo yun, lahat ng mga discouragements, rejections. So if you are, kung titigil ka or kung mag-give up ka, then it means it's like, you are getting down from a sports car. So, okay lang ba sa'yo na tricycle lang forever, di ba? So, the thing is, nasa sports car ka na. People will really get to have a lot of opinion. Kung di ba there was a story din, yung sa, parang sa story ata yun nung they are riding a donkey ba yun or something. Di ba? Yung una, may nakaride doon sa parang dinadala nila yung donkey, ganyan, and then other people, may mga nagko-comment na parang bakit daw nila ini-enslave yung animal, hanggang sa meron namang iba sabi, bakit kaya nila hindi nalang sakyan yung donkey, pinapahirapan pa nila yung sarili nila, ganyan. So kumbaga, a lot of people along the way will have a lot of comments about what you're doing, but it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, you have to focus on what you really want and yung vehicle, no? Kung if that is the fastest vehicle that can bring you dun sa gusto mong puntahan. And knowing na nasa sports car ka, sino ba ang kumbaga, no, gusto nating magmaneho dyan? Definitely, we have to take charge, right? And be the drivers. So, nakita natin na, maganda naman po talaga actually si Yusana. Gusto ko naman po siya gawin. Kaya lang, I don't have much time to do it. Busy pa talaga. Minsan nahihirapan ako mag-prospect inviting. Hindi ako magaling mag-present. Wala naman ako masyadong network. Familiar. Tayo ba yan? Diba? So, can you type relate in the chat box, no? Kung challenge mo yan or challenge mo yan sa organization mo. Okay. So, because what is the root cause of this? Actually, it's not really those statements, but the root cause is can Can you guess what is the root cause given the fill in the blanks? Meron daw reward from Coach Chris. Yun, tama si si Miss Anna Regina, growth mindset. So regardless, kasi marami talaga tayong maririnig na narrative sa sarili natin and sa mga associate natin. Endless yan, endless. Pero meron pala talagang cure all. Ayan. Nakapag inalala natin to, tanungin natin sa sarili natin, kung ito bang statement na to na pinapairal ko right now, kasi may goal ka di ba? Sabi mo nga may goal ka this week, ganyan. So if this kind of narratives, if you let this get in the way, ano yung parang antidote mo dapat dito? Kailangan may ganun di ba? Yung tipong pag inisip mo to, okay, ito yung solusyon, di ba? So, growth mindset. Kasi guys, sabi nga, it's the most potent factor for mastery and high achievement. Right? So, and take note, ang growth mindset daw pala guys, it's a spectrum na tipong pwede kang growth mindset sa area na to, pero fixed mindset ka sa area na to. Okay? But technically, medyo mahaba-habang discussion din yan. Malaman tong discussion in terms of fixed and growth mindset. One of the Power Punch events, sobrang hinimay din talaga to. That's why it's very important to attend events and trainings kasi mas doon mo maintindihan yung sarili mo at saka yung mga associates mo instead of just being kasi nagiging impatient sa proseso. So, nagiging impatient tayo for the reason na hindi mo kasi siya magets or nako-confuse ka sa proseso. But through this kind of frameworks and understanding, you tend to be more kumbaga yun mas naiintindihan natin, mas nagkakaroon ng rationale, ayan, yung mga bagay-bagay. Hence, nagiging mas patient ka in terms of the process, okay? So, growth mindset always thinks that success comes from effort and that we can grow our intelligence. We embrace challenges as a chance to grow. Failure means I'm learning. Feedback helps me grow. If you succeed, I'm inspired. I keep trying even when I am frustrated. So if yung statements natin is the other way around, then it means na talagang that has something that we have to be conscious about so that we can shift from being fixed to having a growth mindset. Because then again, napakalaki ng pangarap mo and it entails yung mga success principles na ganyan. Okay? So given na naka-sports car tayo dito, 'di ba? The fastest way for you to go towards your goals and dreams, you have to 100% take charge. No? And when you say you take charge, you hold on to that manubela. 'Di ba? So yung clarity of destination, saan mo ba gusto pumunta? So kung ako magagaling ako Batangas, gusto ko pumunta Makati, 'di ba? Ganun siya. So seek coaching, mentorship. Okay? So pag naliligaw, feeling mo lost ka, 'di ba kapag ikaw nagmamaneho, feeling mo lost ka, ano yung kukunin mong tool, 'di ba? Kukunin mo si Waze, si Maps. So as in the case of our business, if you think you're lost or you don't have much clarity, seek coaching and mentorship and just keep on moving forward. And take note pala din guys, na mastery yung goal natin dito. Sino ba dito yung mga nagda-drive na? Ayan, can you type car, ayan, in the chat box. Claim mo na rin, kung wala ka pang car, pwede rin naman i-claim mo na. Ayan. So, di ba, sa umpisa, it's very challenging to drive. Parang lahat conscious ka na. So, ang goal natin eventually is talagang maging subconscious lahat, maging parang autopilot yung mga success principles, yung mga tamang mindset, belief, attitude, skills in the business. So, umpisa, parang nangangapa ka pa, di ba? You're very conscious about all of those. But, take note that mastery is the goal here. Kaya po tayo nag-TITS training. And take note that you're not gonna do it alone because you have a team with you. Diba? You're very, kumbaga, blessed, no? With your coaches, with your mentors, ganyan. So, this is my team members in the paragons of Level Up International. So, very diverse yung mga industry. Di pa sila lahat. Ikaw lang na-update to yung picture na to, no? But this was our recent team building. Hindi rin naka-attend actually majority because medyo inuulan ng mga panahon na yan. But at the end of the day, di ba, nagsha-show up din talaga yung mga palaban. Ayan. So, very diverse yung mga industry and mas matatanda sila sa aking lahat. That's why, minsan, others are asking me na, how do I handle them daw, ganyan, even though they are, way, kumbaga, nasa late 30s, 40s, 50s, ganyan. So, ako as na totoo lang, I'm so grateful kasi napaka-humble and coachable talaga ng mga fellow associates that I have in the organization, our business partners. So, matataas din naman talaga ang kanilang achievement and they hold a very high position on their respective work and businesses. Pero talagang ang galing lang talaga ni Lord because they're very humble people, no? And ano talaga sila, coachable. Ayan. So, and kapag talagang nag-take charge ka in terms of knowing na you always show up, you get to improve yourself, talagang they will respect you, regardless of your age. Yun naman ang maganda sa negosyo natin. So, just keep on moving forward. Just like you, I started with 3 business center, hanggang sa eventually, ayan, nag-gold, sabi nga, diba, if you can dream it, then you can achieve it. You will get all you want in life if you help enough people get what they want as well. So maraming mga travels, ganyan. Before, akala ko yung mga travels, ano lang din, 'di ba? Kumaga, I thought that it's very far from achieving, pero pag talagang you can just continuously work on your Usana business, right? It will eventually manifest. Ayan si Mentor Brent, 'di ba? Nung sinundo kami nung sa Boracay nung time na 'yan, nakasabay namin siya doon sa sa car. Ayan, so one of our MDCs, 'di ba? So there are a lot of benefits of achieving yung mga travel incentives, yung mga maraming mas nag-open yung napakaraming opportunities and yung perspective mo about the business. Of course, in recognition, growing leaders, ayaw matututunan sa kanila hanggang sa eventually na-engage na rin yung buong family namin. So if you think, hindi pa rin ganun ka-supportive sa'yo, yung family mo, it's okay. Just keep on going kasi eventually, they will also see how persistent you are. Along the way, makikita mo na lang na nai-influensyahan mo na pala talaga sila. It's because of your persistence and talagang very determined ka doon sa nakikita mo. Alright? So, one of the things din talaga na nasabi na in terms of pursuing, regardless of kung ano yung mga non-negotiable goals natin, hindi dapat conditional yung run natin. So our run or achieving our goals should not be dependent on tsaka na ako mag-run pag I'm feeling this way na lang or kapag medyo lumuwag na yung schedule ko sa company or tsaka ako mag-run kapag yun, yung may mga mga conditions. So the more that what if it will not happen, 'di ba, yung mga condition na yon. So it means hindi na rin mangyayari yung non-negotiable goal mo. So as per Mentor Rob earlier in this Power Punch, we were reminded that we have to put off those conditions to just really do it, just go after it with 100% responsibility, right? So sino ba dito yung mga nakapag-travel na or gusto pa mag-travel? O, di ba? Can you type luxury travels? Ayan. Yes, you know what, guys? Di ba kapag nag-check-in dyan sa Usana, check-in dyan sa airport, no? Sa either Usana lane or dun kami sa business class lane. Ayan. So, okay, just siguro 3 tips, ayan, for us to have a consistent or a continuous growth, in the business. Ayan, freedom tip number 1, really training and immersion. There was a time din naman, I have to be honest with you, na lalo na when I was starting, attend pa ba ako, ganyan. Parang paulit-ulit naman na, ayan, relate, no? Probably tayo yan at some point. However, babalik pa rin dun sa consciousness na, talagang you really have to, parang pinaka commandment, kumbaga dito sa negosyo natin is alisin natin yung alam ko na yan or to always really, training, vitamin T. Sabi nga, training is very important. Seek for coaching and mentorship. So ano bang meron talaga sa mga trainings and immersions? So and something that I really value. Number 1 is I really, nakaka-gain tayo ng clarity and more direction sa mga pagkakataon na, sabi nga, sa mga pagkakataon na bumababa income mo or wala kang income and confused ka sa mga nangyayari, the more that you need to go for training and immersion. Okay? Kasi lalo na to, isa to sa mga talagang nagsisink in or natutunan ko sa Power Punch na every time I get to, dito kasi natin din guys, matotroubleshoot yung negosyo, yung wisdom and the strategies that we will be learning from training and immersion that will give us the clarity how to, troubleshoot. Ibig sabihin, kung magkaroon mag-challenges sa business, ito dapat yung yung antidote mo, ganyan. So may phases of growth sa negosyo. Sabi nga ni, ito naman somehow sa mga trainings na tatakal din. Pero at least, this time actually, mas na-validate siya sa Power Punch. Because as we know, mga science-based talaga yung pinapakita dito ng frameworks, no? Ni Mentor Rob. So, the first phase, as we know, is the romance phase. Yun yung time na, okay, you're very heightened to what you sana opportunity can give you, and all the reaction phase, yun yung time na sa'yo sana pala medyo challenging, no? Sa'yo sana pala may auto order, may PPPS, ang haba naman ng mga training, ganyan. And usually dito sa first two phases, dito sa reaction phase na to, yan yung first 1 to 2 months ng isang associate. And usually dito rin talaga guys nagkakaroon down na talaga ng attrition. So ano dapat yung impact nito sa'yo? So, now that you know that usually the attrition happens on this part, how can you be as a leader, be proactive about this? So, number one, since tayo yung, ikaw yung leader sa organization mo, you have to be very sharp. Tayo sa sarili natin, are we reacting? Or yung mga, nagkakaroon ba tayo ng mga ganong moments, ng mga reaction phase, yung mga basic trainings, or tipong magyaya si mentor or si coach sometimes, di ba? Nag-aalangan pa tayo, atras abante, reaction phase yung mga ganyan. Kasi kung tayo sa sarili natin, may problema sa ganong part, what more yung mga associates natin, di ba? Kawawa naman sila. So, kaya tayo mismo, we have to be the first na makapag-jump off, guys. Ayan, can you type jump? Kasi pag hindi ka na-jump off, nag-stuck ka sa reaction. Alam niyo ba guys, yung reaction phase, yan yung mga almost, minsan nag-no zero week pa, $0 to $50, ganyan. Minsan may income, minsan walang income. Kaya lang the goal is, ang goal natin is makapag-crossover 7-figure. Who wants a 7-figure income here per month, passive income? Diba? Can you type winner in the chat box? Ayan, 7-figure. Alam niyo kung nasaan ang 7-figure passive income? Nasa replication phase. Yan. So how can you go from where you are right now to the replication phase? You really need to decide to jump off. So kung nasa reaction phase ka pa right now, kasi hindi ako masyadong sinusupport ni coach or ni mentor or ganyan, etc. No? Jump off tayo guys. Recognition. What do you need to recognize? This business pala. This is my business. I really need to take charge. So recognition. Recognize that, challenges are part of growth. There is really hard work. And may proseso, meron tong proseso, right? Goals are there, yes, but as you focus more of the habits, mga income-producing activities, right? You keep on moving forward, doon tayo, okay? So, resolution phase, right? And then eventually, ang 7-figure passive income, guys, happens on the replication. Ano na yung naduduplicate ka, etc. So, malinaw naman, di ba, na yun talaga yung gusto mo. So, that's why we just really need to decide and jump off. Okay. So, ano yung kailangan din nating isipin? Okay, ngayon na gusto mo talaga mag-replication phase. Sige na, go na ako dyan. So, ano naman daw talaga yung success factors in network marketing? Why is it that even though marunong naman talaga tayo mag-prospecting, inviting, presenting, still tinatamad pa rin tayo? Right? So, may mga times na nagpa-procrastinate, you get to be lazy, ganyan. Alright? So, nangyayari. No? So, actually, sabi nga, vital task. Bakit siya vital? Because it gives life to your business. Yung vital signs, ano yun, di ba? Mga pulse, mga oxygen. If your vital signs are gone, your life is gone. So are the vital actions. That's why tinawag siyang vital. It's very important. If you stop doing carpe diem, it will really affect your income. Pero sabi nga, kahit alam natin yan, still, hindi pa rin ganun ka-consistent. Ikaw at saka yung organization. It's because there are 3 factors. It's called the antecedents na nakaka-apekto. Hindi rin daw pala guys enough ang why. Kasi as you can see, indirect, kahit pa sobrang nakakaiyak, deep yung why mo. Hindi siya matic na it will move you. No, pwedeng sobrang klaro sa'yo yung why mo, ganyan, iyak-iyak pa tayo dyan and all. Pero, hindi ka pa rin consistent sa vital actions, right? It's because may tinatawag, guys, na mga antecedents, no? And ano yung intervention sa mga antecedents na yan? Events, coaching, training, team support. So kung nilalayuan natin yan, right? Or nagdadalawang isip ka pa to show up, it's very challenging na ma-improve yung antecedents na yan. The thing is, success factor siya. Yet you want success, right? So contradicting. Kaya dapat, di ba, malinaw sa'yo, you want to be successful, know how to be successful in this industry. Nakita na natin dito, success factors pala yun. So if you are being the challenge ka in terms of improving your social competence, entrepreneurial drive, self-efficacy, then continuously, be with your coaches, mentors, show up in all trainings. Okay? So, and take 100% responsibility. So coaching and mentorship is very important. Sabi nga dito, seek feedback from those in the arena, not from the ones who are booing from the seats. Sometimes kasi, di ba, may mga noises. Ang dami talagang noises sa paligid. Pero the question is, ano bang voice yung pinapakinggan natin? So we have to be very conscious about it. Ganyan. Okay? So, meron tayo, guys, tinatawag din coaching model. Okay? So, yung coaching model natin, right, I hope you can still hear me kasi medyo may tumawag lang saglit sa phone ko and I'm connected to the data. I hope hindi na putol. Yes, can you type yes in the chat box if you can still hear me? I just need to confirm. Ayan, thank you. Ayan, so take note, guys, kasi sometimes, di ba, parang nagiging, ano pa tayo, sino ba dito, meron po ba dito less than 2 months pa lang in the business? Can you type 2 in the chat box? Meron po ba less than 2 months? Or probably meron ka sa organization mo na less than 2 months pa lang. That person may not be present here. But it's very important, guys, sa simula pa lang, mapaintindi yung tinatawag na coaching model para, di ba, as you set non-negotiable goals, mapaintindi na may vital action na kailangan gawin. Failure is part of the process. However, dito pinapapaintindi na kailangan ma-process yung every week, no, ng mga napagdaanan, kamusta ba yung mga in terms of the execution ng strategies, kung nag-fail, ma-process, etc. And then, kumbaga improve siya. Halimbawa, for example, the income goal. Sabi nyo nga kanina, di ba, may iba sa inyo may income this week na $100, $200. What if nag-fall short? Hindi na-achieve ang 200, nag-150 lang. So, kailangan dumaan dito sa coaching loop. So you need to talk to your coach to assess things kasi it takes a second person perspective to improve things out. Right? So as you improve, okay, by sa susunod na week, you will still do again the vital task, pero this time, pwedeng pa-increase na yan ng pa-increase, no, over time. Ganyan siya. Okay, hanggang eventually, you get to achieve your non-negotiable goal for this year, no? Ayan. So, that's why science-based ito. So, kapag in-skip din natin tong process na to, that can be one of the reasons bakit hindi tayo nakamove forward. Second tip, ayan, identity, guys. Identity holds the key to high performance. So, who are you? Pakidugtungan nga po ito. Who are you? I am blank. No? Ano yan? I can say, I am a leader. No, I am a star diamond here in Usana. Who are you? Who are you in front of your client? Who are you in terms of your leadership? Who are you in your organization? That I am is a very, very powerful statement because that will dictate, no, eventually dyan din nakatie up yung mission mo in terms of what you do in life, what you do here in the business. So sabi niya ni Anthony Robbins, what we can or cannot do, what we consider possible or impossible. Sa mga sitwasyon na sa tingin mo, hindi mo kaya, posible kaya to, or imposible, is rarely a function of our true capability. Hindi daw siya depende sa skills mo or whatnot. It is more likely a function of yung paniniwala mo kung sino ka. So if you believe that you can empower the person in front of you, I I am here to empower, no, yung mga taong makakausap ko dito sa sala. I am here to inspire, empower, educate these people, and that is a very powerful identity, no, that can make you flourish in this business. And of course, find your know your goal. So yung crossover point mo, sabi, what is the crossover point? It's a kind of income that is beyond survival mode. Ayan, because sabi nga, lalo na if sino ba dito yung yung tipong gustong-gusto mo talaga makatulong sa mga maraming tao. Sabi nga ni Mentor Rob, you can, if you have really pure intention of helping people, then it is your right to be very, very rich. Because you don't need to, wait for other people, nang manghingi pa ng mga sponsors, etc. para lang may mga matulungan na isang group of people. You can actually use your resources mo, okay, to make it happen. Lalo na kapag diba, you have found your crossover point already. So from your crossover point, I believe meron din naman sariling roadmap, no, almost similar to this one, ang team ninyo. So you can just follow your roadmap. So, or in our case, after PPPS, may Rising Star din kami, Master Builder, etc., etc. So, get connected with your coach with regard to that. Okay? So, tip number 3 is live out the anatomy of high performance with consistency and discipline. So ngayon na already yung mga strategies or yung mga tamang mindset, belief, attitude, yan, skills. Tripartite core, ito guys yung tatlong bagay when it comes to spiritual well-being, cellular performance, and brain and cognition. In terms of spiritual well-being, it's recognizing that, of course, we have, kumbaga, in terms of our faith, ayan, na very, very important yan, diba? Yung ating, the higher being, pinaka-mentor natin, diba? Which is our Lord. And second is yung cellular performance, nandun yung exercise, yung nutrition. So, kumbaga, by understanding the anatomy of high performance, holistic, hindi ka na burn out dun sa ginagawa mo sa negosyo. Okay, and that is the soul. Third, and of course, next is the growth mindset, yung mga antecedents, yung tatlong na mention ko kanina, the self-efficacy, entrepreneurial drive, and social competence. And of course, yung vital task. That will give you the result. So, kumbaga, dito lang tayo titingin. If you think na shortfall ka or you're not getting the income that you need, ito lang, kasi sa totoo lang, pag I've been attending Power Punch, no, and mas kapag I've been attending, mas nagsisink in talaga siya. So kapag may mga challenge talaga sa business, mas nawawala yung mga drama, mga ganyan, kasi mas nagiging logical tayo in terms of, okay, ito yung challenge, ako personally or sa organization, ito na agad yung nagpa-pop up sa utak ko, yung mga frameworks. So that, and then, nagiging logical tuloy ako mag-isip. So, wala nang time to, bakit kaya mga ganyan. So, this time, siya, kumbaga, sobrang nagiging logical yung mga bagay-bagay, diba? So, if may mga kailangan kang improve sa sarili mo and sa organization, dito ka lang titingin, do I have to improve on the activities with regard to the tripartite core? Aling part ako sa negosyo kailangan pa ma-improve yung growth mindset ko? Alin sa antecedents sa tatlong yun yung kailangan improve, etc. In terms of vital tasks, quality and quantity of execution. What are the vital tasks? It is defined as the carpe diem. Ayan. So, can you type carpe diem? So, these are your income-producing daily activities. Connecting to expand contacts, etc. So, pwede mo sabihin, nagre-present naman ako once a week. So, it's not enough, diba? You have to really increase your numbers. Quality and quantity of execution is very, very important. Okay? It's not enough that you're doing it. The question is how often you're doing it and yung execution. So, okay lang kahit hindi super perfect. Don't aim for perfection, but aim for mastery, right? And sabi nga, no, the most successful entrepreneurs are not those who are best at coming up with great ideas, but those who examine their failures quickly. Kamali ka, hindi agad na pay in. Ang daming mong rejections this week, right? So, examine your failures and then quickly accelerate your success. This is an important discipline because every great idea will have to go through multiple failures before it reaches its breakthrough. So kung hindi ka nag-fail, hindi ka mag-breakthrough and then you expect mag-breakthrough ka. So one of the ingredients of success is really failing because that's the time. Diba, tandaan nyo guys, nung nag-ano tayo, yung parang during our school years, diba, mas natatandaan mo sa exam yung mga kung saan ka nagkamali. Right? So halimbawa, yung score mo was 90 over 100. Tandaan mo talaga yung 10 items na yun kung saan ka nagkamali. And right now, most likely, yun din talaga yung tumatak sa isip mo. Okay? So, mas natututo tayo mula dun sa failures natin. But take note that kung ano yung man yung learning mo from your failures, don't repeat it. Okay? Gagamitin mo lang yun to achieve higher, yung learnings na yun, you achieve a higher level of success. And then, sabi nga ni Mentor Ranel din, no, kapag you are aiming for the next level of success, may bago ka rin pwedeng set of failures doon. And yung bagong set mo of failures doon, may bago ka na namang learning doon, which you will use again to go for the next level. Ganon siya. And of course, pain is part of it, 'di ba? Lahat naman ang nag-improve or gusto nating ma-improve sa buhay natin. Let's embrace that. Pain is part of it. Parang pag-gym lang, 'di ba? If you want to build muscle, talagang sa umpisa may pain. And our goal, alright, is mastery. Okay? So, can we all type mastery in the chat box? And with that being said, right, you can also use this to examine, diba? Especially it's almost the start of the week, right? What will you cast? What will you cast in terms of keep, accelerate, start, stop, in terms of your mindset, attitude, belief, and skill. So this is not just a one-time thing. You can do it like almost every week or once in a while para naman nakikita mo kung ano talaga yung mas kinakailangan mo pang accelerate from time to time. So ito yung nilagay kong statements in these window boxes are just sample. It may or may not apply to you. Then again, seek for coaching and mentorship. Ayan. So, and that, I would like to end with this quote: when God gives you the dream, He'll assemble the team. And because He gave you the vision, He'll definitely release the provision. So I'm hoping and praying for the continuous growth and success of each one na nandito sa Zoom call. Let's all finish strong 2023. Thank you so much and God bless everyone.
All right. Thank you so much, Mentor Mary Rose Del Rio. Grabe, no? Let's all finish this 2023 strong, o, diba? Type agreement. Ang daming pinatype. Okay, unang-una, thank you muna tayo kay Mentor Mary Rose, o, diba? So, kindly type on our chat box. Paramdaman naman natin sa ating speaker tonight, no? Ating guest speaker tonight, ang ating gratitude of sharing her wisdom, experience, and all nung journey niya with you sana, paano niya talaga na-achieve yung success, okay, dito sa ating negosyo. So, yan, in behalf of Mavericks United, Mentor Mary Rose, thank you so much, Mentor. Alright, pero okay lang ba, Mentor? Okay, kuha lang po kami ng konting minuto pa po ninyo for certain questions po from our team. Okay lang po, Mentor?
Okay po, 3 minutes. May habulin lang ding next na
Sige
presentation.
po,
Thank you.
Yes po, Mentor. Grabe, tingnan nyo guys. Ganyan tayo kalakas kay Mentor, pero syempre, hindi na po natin patatagalin pa. Ito po, Mentor, with our question number 1. Dami pala. Okay. Mentor, what are the effective habits that work for you to become productive in the business during the days you don't feeling like doing anything?
Okay, so vision board, yung make yung desire mo very visible to you. So kung saan yung mga those areas na kung saan lagi ka nandoon, 'di ba? So halimbawa kung if you're feeling lazy, nasa bahay ka or what not. So ganyan. Ako that's what kasi may trigger, 'di ba? You have to have a trigger kung ang goal is kasi ang tanong, 'di ba? Ano yung system or habits na kahit parang you're feeling lazy sometimes, how can you engage once again dun sa gusto mong mangyari sa negosyo mo? So it really goes back to yung non-negotiable goal mo sa weekly and yung impact din pala nun sa mo. Kasi it's not, for me, yes, nandyan yung numbers na yan. Kasi for some, pwede kasi na yung $100, lalo na kapag meron pa silang other income sources, 5,000, pwede naman nilang kitain sa ibang bagay. But thinking long term and at the same time, bibigyan mo ng kumbaga impact yung value na yon, no, sa week na yon. So for example, your income is $1,000 this week. Ano bang impact nun sa'yo? Yung $1,000 na yon, what would that give to you? So iba-iba tayo ng answers for that, but I think if you have a clear answer for it, then that will make you excited na regardless yun nga, no, you're feeling, kumbaga, not so energetic. But the thing is, you also have to be strategic sa ganyan, di ba? Peak state energy, success demands peak state energy. So, yung physiology natin, that's why makapag-exercise ka, ganyan. So, clarity talaga eh. Kasi kung halimbawa, kung klaro talaga sa'yo, laziness and procrastination won't get in the way. That's why you really have to, yan, mga ganito, no? Bonfire. So, mag-warm up ka sa mga ganyan. Training, ganyan, and all. Gagana ulit yung utak mo pagka ganyan. Yan po.
Yun. Thank you so much. Well said and well answered by mentor, no? So, tama, lagay mo sa dream board mo na very kita, visible sa iyo, na tuwing tatama rin talaga tayo, nandun, no? Yun yung goal mo, yun yung mga non-negotiable goals mo, and yung impact, di ba? Ano yung makukuha natin once na nakuha mo yung $100, say for instance, ano yung impact nun sa atin? So with that, thank you so much, Mentor Mary Rose. I think last one question na lang, Mentor.
Yes
Okay
po,
po.
Mentor.
Yeah.
Last one po, meron lang pong nag-ask pa. How do you take po situation kapag nauubos na yung associates mo?
Okay, you mean attrition, mga ganyan. So, number one, I talk to my mentor. So, I need another perspective apart from, para ma-assess ano yung kailangan kong improve sa sarili ko. Yun, anatomy of babalik dun sa mga anatomy of high performance, ganyan-ganyan. That yung frameworks talaga, doon ako what area doon yung kailangang ma-improve. Ganyan. Kasi, number one, kung malinaw naman talaga sa'yo that Yusana is really, kumbaga, dun sa ang goal mo is replication phase, then you would really do your very best regardless of the challenges para makarating dun sa point na yun. So, yun siya. And then keep on sponsoring. Yun din talaga. Kasi, iba-iba ang comprehension level ng mga tao. You cannot wait for everyone para maging kasing energetic and everything mo sila. That's why, tayo, no? Numbers game. Ganyan. Just really keep on sponsoring while at the same time, level up your leadership. Ayan, so keep on attending yung mga leadership training, ganyan, para makakuha ka ng new insights and network with other top performing leaders. So I also ask them, kasi iba-iba ng age, iba-iba ng background, iba-ibang ways for you to handle them. So kung may nangyayaring attrition, it will really just boil down to leadership, self-leadership. Maybe you lack more sponsoring then, or in terms of how you nurture people, nurture, equipping, develop. So it goes back to you taking 100% responsibility. Kasi 'di ba, yung mga mentors natin, ang laki-laki ng organization. So you can only do so much. Kaya dapat madali tayong mag-level up din in terms of, what we know. Ganyan. So wala akong pinapalagpas na leadership training regardless of saan man yan, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. Magsabi sa mentor, may leadership training sa ganito, attend. Ganyan. So, kahit may existing, I prioritize yung mga ganyang leadership trainings. Kasi sabi ko, it will cost me more time and money kapag hindi ko binigyan ng oras yung mga ganyang leadership training. Kasi baka meron na palang dumating sa Agilis organization mo, pero just because, you're not equipped enough dahil you missed a certain leadership training or whatnot, sayang. Diba? Mga ganyan.
All right, thank you very much, Mentor. No, so level up the leadership by attending leadership training and at the same time keep on sponsoring. And ika nga nila yung laging term nila, mamiso. Okay, no? So kausap ng mga ibang network kasi syempre iba't iba naman po through na iba't ibang level yung pag-handle talaga ng mga associates. So with that, thank you very much po, Mentor. Pero syempre, hindi natin palalagpasin yung gabing ito na hindi po namin ibinibigay sa inyo itong small token of our appreciation po, Mentor.
Thank you.
So, bago po yun, Mentor, baka pwede po kami makapagpa-picture po sa inyo. Ayan, tech team po natin. Nakikisuyo po, no? Alright, so steady lang po tayo and give your smile. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay na po. Alright, thank you very
Thank
much.
you, everyone.
Thank you very much po.
Mentor.
Ayan,
Yes.
so sorry, naghang ata ako. Yun, meron tayong small token for mentor po.
Yes. Yes, thanks so much, Mom Jem. And of course, thank you so much, Mentor Mary Rose. We just want to give you this certificate of appreciation. This virtual certificate is hereby presented to Mentor Mary Rose Del Rio for sharing expertise and wisdom during Mavericks United Bonfire given this September 24 of 2023. So again, Mentor Mary Rose, on behalf of Mavericks United, I am extending our gratitude to you for sharing your wisdom and expertise tonight. God bless you more, Mentor Mary Rose. Ayan. And yes, Mentor.
Thank you
Anyway,
po. Salamat. Bye,
yes,
everyone. God
mas
bless.
maraming salamat, Mentor. Ingat po. God bless po. Ayan. So with that, Ma'am Jem, grabe, no? Nag-apoy ba ang gabi mo ngayon, Ma'am Gemaline Tomeza?
Siyempre naman po, Coach Man, no? Kasi ang dami na naman nating natutunan. True yun. Lagi niyang sinasabi nga na attend ng training. Kasi di ba may times naman talaga na sinasabi niya, attendan ko ba to? Gano'n na naman paulit-ulit. Pero marami at marami ka pa rin talaga pong matututunan sa kanya, no? So, namamangha ako with the credential, tapos ang ganda pa kasi ng family business nila, pero despite of that, ginawa pa rin yung business na ito. So, there's something na nakita niya sa business na to, and yun yung shinare niya talaga sa atin. Grabe yung learnings ngayon, so, na natutunan natin talaga sa kanya. Okay? So, pero syempre, Coach Mary Ann, hindi lang naman natatapos yung gabi natin dyan. Meron tayong naudot na recognition, I believe. So, it's about time na pangalanan na po natin siya. Sino kaya ito?
Yon! Sorry. Yon, tamang-tama, Coach Gemaline, dahil kanina nabitin man siya. Pero for sure, by Thursday, hindi siya bibitinin ng Yusana with her $100 first income, di ba? First $100, rekta shoot sa bank account niya. Walang iba. Sinong nakakuha ng believer rank? Ayun na nga, o diba? So this is our pleasure to recognize this person, Ma'am Leidoren Marie Dutchelia, all the way from Iloilo City o Ilongga. Yun, Ma'am Jem, sige, take it away. Mag-Ilonggahan kayo. Paano babatiin in Ilonggo?
Oo nga, Coach Man, nakausap ko to one time, sumayong gabi. Okay? I know, alam ko na nandyan siya, and well-deserved ng taong ito kasi grabe naman talaga yung commitment. Would you know, Coach Man, na in just 2 weeks, nagpe-present na ako. Di ba, grabe? Kailan ba ako nag-present? Parang bago mo ako pinakawalan talaga. May alalay pa yun eh. Tapos nata ng Rising Star. Pero siya, grabe. 2 weeks, no wonder nakuha niya agad yung ganitong rank. Believer rank. And I believe, nandyan talaga siya. So, Ma'am Lay Doreen, pwede bang makahingi ng tips? Ano nga ba yung ginawa niyo po despite of your busy schedule para ma-hit yung believer rank ngayong gabi? Or magkaroon ng income ng $100 this week. Ma'am Lorraine? Ma'am Lynn.
Okay. Hello po. Good evening, Mavericks. Hello po. Well, unang-una sa lahat, motivation, tsaka yung help, no? Help talaga dun galing sa coaches, kay Mentor James, lahat ng coaches nagtumulong sa akin, lalo-lalo na kay Tita Mami Rose. Siya yung nagpo-push na kumukulit talaga na gawin lahat, no? Ever since nung nag-start ako, every time na mag-bonfire, parang 2 weeks na medyo down kasi nga hindi pa nagwo-workout, pero ngayon eto na po. Nakaka-inspire, nakakaganang gawin kasi yung pinagtrabahuhan nakikita na po. And ayun, sabi nga, magkikita-kita na po tayo sa upcoming LED po.
Ayun, o 'di ba? So konting araw na lang ang nalalabi, lilipad na si Coach Lay. Okay, from Iloilo going to Boso-Boso, o 'di ba? Excited kami, Ma'am Lay, kung ano man pa yung matututunan mo with the LED training, sir. So, treasure and cherish all the experience, and at the same time, no, yung learning, hindi man pa sa LED training, but along the journey, no, every single bit na nag-i-invite ka, every single bit na nagpe-present ka, okay, marami kang matututunan. And see you on October 21, if I'm not mistaken with the date. Okay, God bless you more, Ma'am Lay Duran Marie Dochilia, and of course, sa kanyang direct upline, Mami Rose Mercado.
Thank you po. Thank you. See you all. Sorry po, hindi ako makapag-open ng camera at the moment. Pero thank you po. Thank you, Mavericks, mentors, coaches, especially kay Tita Rose. At lahat ng naniwala na kaya natin lang.
Yes, opo. So congrats again, Ma'am Lay Duran. And with that, ito na nga, Ma'am Jem, saan na ba pupunta ang Luzano, Philippines? Where is the next Luzano travel incentive? Roll VTR.
Ayun
Ayun.
na nga. O, di ba? Oh, sorry
Sige,
po,
Ma'am
Coach.
Jem, go.
So, ayun na nga, Asia Pacific Growth goes to Berlin, Germany. Grabe na ba? May isang post to one time, nag-Monday, parang may manifest talaga to eh. Asia Pacific Growth, Berlin, Germany, di ba? Pero syempre, paano nga ba mag-qualify dito, no? Yung sa level 1, it's 15,000 CVP growth, reward standard accommodation for 2, select meals and activities plus $500 travel subsidy. For the level 2, it's 20,000 CVP growth, reward standard accommodations for 2 select meals and activities plus $1,000 travel subsidy. And level 3, 25,000 CVP growth, reward standard accommodations for 2 select meals, activities, and $1,500 travel subsidy. And for the level 4, it's a 30,000 CVP growth. Reward is level 3 rewards plus upgraded accommodation and $1,500 travel subsidy. O di ba, nag-travel ka na, may libreng accommodations pa, and may pa-allowance pa. O di ba? So, saan ka na? Kaya it's time to hataw para sa ating Asia Pacific Growth Travel. So, ano naman kaya yung susunod na destination natin?
Ayun na nga, o 'di ba? Aside from that AP growth going to ito pa Leadership Summit Japan, no, 'di ba? Papunta po ng Sapporo, Japan. Paano po 'yan gawin? Earn a total of $7,800 in any 13 consecutive weeks. O, 'di ba? So with that, Mavericks United, meron na po tayong representative all the way from Saudi Arabia. Okay, walang iba kundi ang ating Gold Rector, Coach Chris De Paz. O, 'di ba? So Sapporo, Japan, hindi annyeonghaseyo eh. Anong salita dyan? Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Sayonara. Kochi, kochi, kochi. Ayan. So, Coach Chris, I believe Nihongo ka no? Nihongo nga bang salita doon? Okay. So, congratulations. And ayan pa, ating pagtulong-tulungan at hatawin pa ang ating negosyo. Makasama si Coach Chris sa Japan, Sapporo. Saan pa, Coach Ma'am Jem? O meron pa ba tayong announcement?
Yes, yun na yung ating travel incentive so far. It's time for our announcement. So, ano nga ba yung ating pakakaabangan?
Ayun na nga ang mga announcement. To start it off, our first announcement is, ayun, of course, our Mavericks United weekly schedule. Okay, so kindly take note that we have 3 days power hour from Mondays to Wednesday. Pag wala ka or bakante ang oras mo, that's just a 1 hour. Gawin nating effective. Ako pala bukan. Okay, so power hour to be led by this person. I myself, yours truly, Coach Monica Borda, and of course, one of our alphas, Coach Sheila. Okay, love. Aside from power hour, ano, meron pa rin po tayong health and freedom every Thursday. Ayun na nga. Banner to be announced. And of course, no, every Saturday, okay, NDO 3 p.m. Ganyan na ganyan po nag-umpisa ang power couple na sila Coach Bell and Coach Michael. 7 p.m. nandyan na po. Pero 3 pa ang training talaga natin. And then, after that, we're gonna have a separate cluster day, goal setting, and of course, every Sunday, this Mavericks Bonfire. Tune in tayo, sama mo ang left and right mo. Aside from our weekly schedule, ano pang meron sa atin dyan, Ma'am Jem? Pero parang nakamute si Ma'am Jem.
Ayan, okay po ba? Hindi naman maingay yung area ko. But anyways, no, it's time for PBA Lozano Fun Run. Na-move po ito kasi supposedly dapat kanina po ito pero na-move kasi gusto ata talaga makasama ako. Hindi nag-enroll, so it's time na para sumali na dito. No, it's an official announcement from the PBA na for your safety. Sabi ng PBA po, your safety is our top priority. So due to weather and unsafe running conditions, we will postpone the PBA Lozano run until further notice. So, pwede pa talagang sumali. Paano po ito? Race, kit, essentials. Pero grabe yung mga prices dito. Parang may nakita ako kung gaano kalaki yung mga mapapalanunan. No? So, meron tayong 1 kilometer pet run. So, baka pwede na ako dyan. Dalhin ko na yung dalawa kong aso. And 3 kilometer, 5 kilometers, and 10 kilometers. So, ito po yung mga freebies na matatanggap nyo once you participate for this fun run activity. Next po.
Aside from the PBA Fun Run, we also have this LED Batch 13 as we welcome our recognized associate a while ago, di ba? Yung mga builders and believers dyan, pasok na po kayo. On October 20 to 22, LED training, it's an intense leadership excellence development training as led by our mentor, James. Yes.
Did you know that less than 1% of people are naturally extraordinarily gifted at something? Think genius, think savant. Do you know what that means for us, the other 99+% of people? If we're going to do anything great in this life, it is going to require discipline. That's the truth. If you are going to accomplish anything extraordinary with the days on this planet, it is going to require you pushing through the discomfort and embracing the grind.
Yeah, you could be the greatest, you could be the best, you could be the King Kong banging on your chest, you could beat the world, you could beat the war, you could talk to God, go banging on his door, you could throw your hands up, you can beat the clock, you can move a mountain, you can break rocks, you could be a master, don't wait for luck, dedicate yourself and you're gonna find yourself standing in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. And the world's gonna know your name. Yeah. 'Cause you burn with the brightest flame. Yeah. And the world's gonna know your be broke, yeah. Do it for your people, do it for your pride. Never gonna know if you never even try. Do it for your country, do it for your name.
Ayun na nga, 'di ba? Napaka-exciting. Doon mapupunta or I mean, yun yung mga kaganapan sa LED natin. Grabe, patikim pa lang 'yan. Pero kaya yung mga associates nyo, lalong-lalo na yung nag-qualify, I mean, para sa LED natin. So, isa ako na 'yan, 'di ba? Hindi naman isa ako. Kailangan natin 'yon para yun yung pinaka kailangang matutunan. Sobrang sabog yung learnings dyan. Yun, so syempre hindi natin tayo pahuhuli sa darating na recognition ball. Ang cut-off natin dito for the new rank advancement, silver, bronze, and directors from March 31 to September 20, 2023. And for the gold and above, it's March 31 to September 29, 2023. Sa Marriott Hotel lang naman po talaga yan. Grabe, sobrang iba yung feeling talaga, no? So, ang theme po dyan is a magical ball. So, it's time, mayroon pang oras, mayroon pang time for the rank advancement para isa din po tayo sa mapabilang dyan na umakit. Alright? So, what's next, Coach Maan? Sorry, maingay ang background ko.
Okay. Hi, Tigong and Bastin. Okay. That one, them. Aside from our Yusana Magical in Marriott, ito na, pakihanda na ang kalendaryo natin. By April 2024, Yusana Philippines will go to Asia Pacific Convention to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. So, get yourself, guys. For sure, tumura pa ang panahon ngayon. Huwag kang pahuhuli. Itong 27 participants yan. Matik, dapat may 82 tickets ka na. So, see you. Okay, wala nang visa doon sa wakas. Magkita-kita tayo on April in Malaysia. Okay, ayan na. Ang mga tentative dates, I believe hindi na siya tentative. Yun. Aside from that, Ma'am Jam, ano pa ang at mga announcement?
Ayun na nga, yung ilo-launch natin na Mobs merchandise po natin. Grabe, sobrang pakakaabangan nyo po ito kasi lahat yan pinaghirapan. Special mention to Mentor James McCarthy and Coach Jervin. Pero grabe, support natin to guys kasi whatever man po na nakukuha natin or na-degenerate na funds through this merchandise po is napupunta po talaga sa mga trainings natin pang-dansa. Lalo na may papalapit na LED, so nagagamit po siya as isa sa mga ginagamit na pang-down po doon para sa venue or may mga certain trainings po tayo na hindi tagad makakabayad. So kung sure yung attendees, nag-aabono muna para makakuha tayo ng early bird na slots. So it's time na isupport po natin ang ating merch, mga merchandise po kasi sobrang laki ng benefit na napupunta nito. Balik to sa atin. Walang naibubulsa dyan guys o wala pong napupunta ng kahit kanino, kundi pondo na tinutulong sa atin, especially kung may mga trainings and seminars tayo na pag-a-attend. Yun. So what's next po? Ayan, at isa sa mga merchandise po natin is itong calling card. Kasi bakit naman, napakahalaga po ito. So pag hindi pa po kayo nagpapagawa, magpagawa na. Kasi one time, lagi kong tinatandaan yun. Kaya yung lahat ng bag ko na papaalis ako, na-scatter ko lahat ng mga calling cards ko. Kasi ang sabi sa akin ni mentor ng one time, may isa siyang napakalaking kliyente. Okay? Kumuha sa kanya ng para dapat na tawag dito, isa sa mga benefit ng employee niya. You just imagine 500,000 worth yung products na kukunin dapat sa kanya. I don't know kung yearly yun or every other month, pero isa lang yung factor kung bakit hindi tumuloy yung yung hindi tumuloy yung client na yun. Wala siyang dalang product. O, diba? Just imagine kung gaano kalaki yung nawala sa kanya. Pero, yes, natuto siya sa lesson na yun. Kaya nga, ito, ini-implement niya sa atin kasi very much na important ito para sa atin. Isang tool na natin ito. Si Mami Rose, pag umaalis yan, lagi din may ganyan. Kasi one time daw, nagpunta siyang Nueva Ecija, may nakachika siya sa bus. Wala siyang naibigay na calling card. Pero grabe yung conversation niya. So, sobrang sayang daw. So, this time, it's time na kumuha po tayo ng calling card. And so, wala pa. Especially po dun sa mga new associates. Gawin po natin na maging part na po ito nung kit nila na kukunin, ika nga. So, call nyo lang po or coordinate lang with me, Coach Jervin, or si Coach Jake Arizapa, and then to regarding po dito kung sino po yung gustong magpapagawa. Right? So, what's next po?
Aside from those Mavericks calling cards, ito pa ang kasama sa mga merch. The t-shirt, Mavericks United, Outthink Possibilities, yan po ang ating mga design. Okay, hurry up and talagang tangkilikin natin ang sariling atin. Yes, aside from the shirt, ito na nga po ang ating YouTube online subscribers. Okay, so don't hesitate to click subscribe and like para updated ka sa mga videos and mga recording trainings kagaya ng Bonfire. Kung na-miss mo man to, meron kang babalikan sa ating YouTube channel. Alright, aside from the YouTube channel, ano pa pong meron, Ma'am Jen?
Ayun, syempre yung ating Usana Philippines na Facebook account. So, nandyan yung mga announcement. Ayan, tama. Nandyan yung mga announcement po and minsan yung mga live po tayo dyan na mga trainings and seminars. Subscribe po tayo dyan para updated po tayo sa mga kaganapan or announcement ng tao dito, corporate po na. Next. Ayan, Coach Maan, no? So, we are looking for volunteers to be part of the tech team, no? So, si Coach Sheila, sila ni tawag dito, Coach Chris De Paz, isa yan sa mga namumuno, Coach Tony, na namumuno dito sa ating tech team. And very much welcome pa po yung gustong sumali, mag-render ng kanilang service kasi para po sa ikakaganda ng ating mga activities like ganito, yung mga trainings po natin. So, at least pag may isang hindi available, meron pong magbaback. So, looking forward po tayo dyan sa very much welcome po kayo para doon sa tech volunteer. Next. Ayan, yun na nga, Coach Mean. Doon po nagtatapos ang ating bonfire. Pero, syempre, dapat hindi lang matatapos dito kasi dapat ituloy po natin, ma'am, na po right after this one. So, coordinate po kayo sa mga clusters ninyo para sa ating meeting after meeting kasi for sure marami po tayong natutunan with mentor Maria Rose. O tama po ba? So I hope hindi ko nakalimutan yung pangalan niya. So okay, kita-kits po tayo ulit. Have a blessed week ahead, no? Hataw days na ulit. So this has been your host, Jamalyn Tomesa.
And of course, Coach Mean. See you every now and then, guys. God bless you more and see you at the top. God bless. Bye-bye.